Ugh, what is up, guys? I am sick. And I know what you're going to say, Tristan. We know you're sick. You're the illest man of all time. No, I'm genuinely sick. As, you know, examplized dictionary check by the robe that I'm wearing, dude, cuz I feel so awful. And, it's my fault, really. It is. Not that I got sick. I don't know where it happened, how it happened, where it came from. But I felt the symptoms coming on, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take care of business. This is the worst it's going to get. It's just a little bit of a sore throat. And I'm going to wait to do the podcast, all right? And I could have done it that day when I was just feeling I still had enough energy. I had all the chutzpah, whatever that means. And I could have done it. We could have had a lot more fun. But I played the game, dude, like some sort of weird Russian roulette, but with phlegm. And somehow I kept losing, and it's just gone downhill lower and lower and lower. And now I'm here. And it's at the worst point, and now I can't turn back because we got to do the podcast because we don't miss it no matter how bad we're feeling. But holy crap, man. I'm so mad. Oh, man. Yep. Yeah. It's not easy. I'm not going to lie to you. I hate life. No. Everything works out for me. Guys, what is up? Welcome back to Full Circus. My name is Tristan Sartoris, and it's full sickness, dude. I'm upset, okay? and that's not just because I want this podcast to be firing on all cylinders. I don't know if any of the cylinders are firing at all, okay? They're just, this car is out of commission. Not sure how fast the brain power is going to be going, but we're going to try. We're going to get through this, and, it's just unfortunate because I thought we had a lot of fun things to talk about, but I don't know how to carry on a conversation when I'm too busy just hoping I die. I'm kidding. I take that back. Lord, erase this up. Strike that from the record, please. What's the people who are the typers in court, the stenographer? I'm going to say that. If that's wrong, then that sucks and that's embarrassing. But if that's right and I just pulled that out of thin air, then I'm awesome. Stenographer. Person whose job is to transcribe speeches. Let's go, dude. He's sick, but he pulls it out of nowhere. You know what? That just gave me a lot of life, and I'm happy about that. So it feels good to be smart. It does suck to be sick, but I'm happy to be here with you guys regardless. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. I would skip an episode. Truly. Like, the streak is great in all 143 episodes, but I'd bail if I didn't actually enjoy doing this. It's going to be difficult, but you know what? A lot of things were difficult. Eating healthy, working out, lighting candles. Like, there's difficulties all around, but we do what we do to get by, man. So first things first, I have to talk about the Ohio State game that I so proudly and boldly proclaimed that they were going to win, and I repped the gear, and they choked it, and that sucks. So it's been a really tough week. The Buckeyes lost, and then the Browns lost the following day to the Broncos. It's just, a lot of losses all around. And look, I don't ever want to call for somebody's job. I should never say somebody should be fired. But Ryan Day, the Ohio State coach, like, it's just, we got to beat Michigan. That's the only, I'd rather lose every other game. But if we can beat Michigan, we beat Michigan. That's the only thing that really matters. And he hasn't beat Michigan, not once, in the years that he's been there. So, you know what? I don't want to call for anybody to be fired. But if I ever was going to, I would do that. Hey, please fire this guy. But, hopefully he's made millions. He'll be fine as long as he's lived within his means, I guess. Because this means the end for you, bucko. This is unacceptable. I'm sorry, guys. Look, this is going to be an interesting episode for sure because I'm pretty bitter, and I don't want to be. It's hard. I like to believe things work out for me, and they do. But you live within your own circumstances, okay? And I don't want to be over dramatic, but right now my situation, I feel like I'm being under dramatic when I'm going to say that I feel like I have the hardest life on the planet right now. And yes, I'm including starving children, so don't ask. It's tough, man. I'm just letting it be what it is, but it is, dude, where did it come from? I don't even know, okay? And it's like the holiday season, so I'm with my family, everywhere if we go out to venues or events or, what have you. So I don't even have this excuse of like, yeah, it's just out of the tree festival, and I don't know, there must have been like they were there with me, and I'm the only one who got sick. So not only does it like just suck and it feels bad, but it's embarrassing because everybody looks at me like, oh, Tristan's got a joke of an immune system, and that's not fair, dude. I'm doing all the things we know. I'm a healthy boy, but somehow I'm the only one who's got tissues, and I feel like I'm swallowing sandpaper. My throat's so sore. Like if I was just to sit here for a minute and explain to you the symptoms that I'm feeling, I feel like I got hit by a bus, maybe not a full, like a short bus, maybe, or like a bus at like not full capacity. Like it's I'm not deadly ill, but it's bad. And, the head's pounding, ears are like throbbing, like somebody's like just warming up on the drums, and the nose is running, and the breath is so hot, and even when you breathe in, like my nose clears up for a second, and then the air that is inhaled is so sharp for some reason. I feel like I'm swallowing thumbtacks, and it's difficult, man. My bones are achy. Everything is out of whack. I don't like it. I don't feel good, and I don't know where that came to be. It's not fair. I disagree with germs, whoever did this why didn't anybody else get sick? This isn't fair, man. I don't know. I was theorizing that I put up all the, by the way, welcome to December 1st. I put up all the Christmas lights myself and I was on top of the roof and it just started snowing. It was bitter and it was cold, and I texted my dad. I was like, hey, where do we find the screws and whatever to do it? And he's like, just don't worry about it. We're not going to do it today. It's way too cold. And I was like, oh, I'm already on the roof, and I did all of it. And I was like, man, I feel like I just got sick from being out in the cold for so long. And people keep like to tell me, oh, it's not that. It's an old wives' tale. You don't get sick. And dude, I didn't grow up without the internet, but like, it had to have been a better time when there wasn't internet where everybody just knew everything. And you can't see right now if you're listening to only audio, but I'm doing heavy finger quotations because every time I say something, it's got to be contradicted with someone else who just has information for some reason. I'm like, hey, dude, yeah, I feel like maybe it was just because I was out in the freezing cold for so long and it was cold and I got sick. And they go, oh, yeah, that's not actually how it happens. Dude, whatever, man. Like, why does everybody gotta be smart about everything? Again, smart. Like, who knows? Nobody knows anything. We're all, like, this is the extent of your knowledge starts with this. Type, click. A Google search. And I can look up the same thing and find different stuff. And it's like, whatever. Why is everybody, can't nobody just agree with me anymore? Maybe that's just a me problem where I just say stupid stuff and it just got to be like, no, actually, Tristan, that's not right. But even if I'm wrong, don't fact check my complaints. Just let me complain. I'm sick. I don't need somebody to say, actually, no, that's not the reason you're sick. That's not why I don't feel good. Let me have that. So anyways, that's what's going on everywhere I go. We had a Black Friday. I guess I should go back to Thanksgiving, but there's not much to tell there. But I obviously went hard on the apple pie on Thanksgiving, and I was not eating good for like this one day. And I thought, well, this is bad philosophy or logic, but I was thinking, well, I'm not going to be eating good today. So why waste my vitamins? And that's stupid. But I'm like, oh, I got 90 pill capsules, these multivitamins with the fish oils and the vitamin B1 and all this crap. So I was like, well, let me just save it. Not that it's, I don't know, a cent. I have no idea. And it wasn't like frugal thinking. It was just, why waste the effort to do it? And of course I get sick the following day. I wake up Black Friday and it just starts, here it comes. And I can't believe I didn't do the podcast. Really shot myself in the face on that one. So yeah, I choked it, I believe, because I tried to be unhealthy. I tried to just let go. Like I said, like, let's not worry about the calories. Let's just have fun this Thanksgiving. And I did. And then I woke up with regret. So screw that. Everything I said before about not worrying about it, just let it be a cheat day. Don't think about it. Your health doesn't matter today. Hey, nah, no more. Health first, always. That's my new philosophy. No, I'm not enjoying anything anymore. My health, my vitamins, my fruits, vegetables, protein, all of it, it's a package deal from now on. I'm not playing this game. Relaxation, luxury and peace of mind means nothing to me anymore if I've got a stuffy nose. It's worthless. I don't care. Screw the cake. I don't care about your birthday cake. I care about if I got a sore throat, if I'm carrying around tissues everywhere, man. What was I saying? Yeah, anyways, so yeah, Thanksgiving, it was cool, but it was rough, and I woke up sick, and then all my teams lost, and I went out Black Friday because I bought all these gifts, and that was, dude, here's another complaint I have. So I went out on Black Friday, not because I had to, but I had already like purchased some things, and they were there for pickup, and I just thought that I'd go get them on this Friday, and it's still so freaking busy, and and everyone's like, like you put the Home Alone music when they're rushing through the airport. Like, it's crazy out there, and I don't know why. Everything can be bought online. I bought all my crap online, and I made the mistake of going to pick it up on this day, but I waited in Bath and Body Works for like 95 minutes because they were so understaffed for the million. Dude, I'll put in a video, but there's like so many people in the smallest little area. It's crazy, man. And I don't know what you guys are doing. So think about that next Black Friday. If you don't know, now you know. You don't have to go do that and be like, this deals, we gotta go get. Just for fun and curiosity, while I was there, I looked at all the deals they had in store, and I was like waiting because again, 90 minutes. I looked them up on my phone and found everything, and there was also like an extra 10% you could have got if you used the app. Whatever, sick Black Friday, literally sick. So yeah, it's definitely difficult. Oh man, it's hard. It's hard. This is so all over the place, and I don't know. Hopefully the robe brings some sort of comfort and peace of mind, thoughtfully. Yeah, you know what is even worse is, like, we know I struggle sleeping, but I can't sleep at all on sick, okay? Because I can't breathe, and everything's so sharp and tense in the head, and there's no comfortable way to lay. So I'm up. I'm sleeping like 3 hours a night. I'm sleeping even less. And I'll just find myself just perusing the Gap online, looking at more deals because I can't fall asleep. And last night I had the genius idea. I'm like, you know what? I can't fall asleep. I've taken sleeping pills. I'm taking all this stuff now. I'm hydrating as much as I can, which is a very catch-22, if not catch-44. Okay, double catch-22. That the best way to get rid of the sickness is to hydrate, but I can't do it because it hurts so much. So the only way to stop hurting is to take something that'll heal the hurting, but I can't heal the hurting because it hurts. So what do? I just suffer. But anyways, I couldn't fall asleep, so I thought, well, I'm going to have some junk food, okay? Because what do I know about junk food? It puts me into a food coma because I don't know what the science is, and I'm not going to pretend to, like all these people who do Google searches. But I know that when I'm full, chemistry, brain, fat, I fall asleep, okay? Whether that's because of the science or because of the guilt and laziness that I'm like, I don't want to be present anymore. I got to dip. So I tried that, man, and I ate a whole plate of brownies, all my dad's candy, some pasta. Like, I had all of it, dude, and I filled up so much. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to blow my diet again, but that's fine. We're going to fall asleep, and we're going to get some rest, and we'll be able to heal. We'll take care of the calories later, okay? And that's not what happened, man. I was just sick to my stomach now, and I had a cold or whatever this is. So I was up all night, and now I blew my diet, so I'm fat and sick. And dude, my last name must be MNOP, okay? Because my first name is L, because I'm taking losses. That was genius, by the way. Dude, this mic, I'm about to freak out. So I gotta calm down, but I don't know. All right, I'm a pretty chill dude. We know this, but this is probably one of the things that I get fired up, man, and I get flaming hot. So yeah, I was upset and fat, and I couldn't sleep, and then I was mad, and it's impossible to fall asleep angry, as we know, but it's hard because of, like, you know when you're so angry, but you don't have the energy to be angry, and you're like, man, this is like what I'm feeling, but I don't have enough batteries to actually, like, you know, use it at all. So it's like I'm just dormant completely. But if I was to feel something, it's gonna be red hot. but I can't really get all the way up, man. So, yeah, I waited to do the podcast. I screwed up. That's my fault. Sleep's tough, man. I don't get it. I don't understand sleep, and I don't know. I mean, my brain still works a little bit because I still have, like, stupid, funny thoughts, even while I'm sick. I was up around, like, 5, 6 a.m. I had the thought that if you stand with your feet together, technically speaking, your butt crack goes from your lower back all the way to your ankles. And isn't that interesting? I thought, wow, you could have, it's mega crack. It's not even butt crack. It's body crack. And that's fun. So that's what I was doing all night, was thinking about that. And you got to find the humor someplace, because if not, I'm just going to cry. And yeah, I don't want to say I wish other people were sick. I don't want to say I wish my family was sick, but I wish that. No, maybe I wish they were. No, okay. But I wish, like, something happened. I wish maybe they went, "Achoo," and just a sneeze, and they went, "Oh, I had it coming, but I just I took the necessary steps to avoid it." And I'm like, "Oh, that's my fault. That's my bad." Not just, he got hit with it. He, an unlucky hand, somehow, some way. He's the guy. He's the guy who loses. All right, guys, I'm going to chill. I'm going to chill out. All right, I'm sorry. But I feel like poop, dude. I feel like poop. And poop's such a funny word. And, find the humor. Again, dude. Poop is funny. You know what? I love words. Like, I don't swear at all, and we know that. And that's not because I, like, hey, my parent, don't swear. It's just not my brand. It's fine. But I love words that go in the place of swear words. And I know, like, I say, like, freaking crap all the time. And that's, like, a level below. Because people, like, say F and, you want to use F word, S word. I'm so freaking innocent. The fact that I'm 24 years old and I say F word. I don't even say, I could say the word right now on the pot. This isn't like going on Nickelodeon. I could just say the word, but I say F word and S word like I don't even know, but that's just who I am. Fun fact, the podcast is actually posted as explicit. So I don't know, for whatever reason. I guess on the off chance that maybe one day I might just light the whole show up. But I marked it. This is like rated R podcast. And then you click on it and the guy's just like, yeah, so freaking F word, man. What was I saying? Yeah, no, I don't swear. And I usually like to say freaking crap. Like it's just like in its place. But I love finding words that are so innocently dorky to use in that place. Like, you want to say F word, S word, and then I'll say flippin' poop. That's so stupid that, like, now you swear, like, if you're using it for shock value or to, like, alleviate some pressure, your stress, maybe you do something wrong, you stub your toe, you drop some food on the floor. I don't know, for whatever reason that makes you swear, and you're like, friggin', whatever. Saying flippin' poop in a stressful situation is so stupid. Imagine getting into a fight with somebody and you're trying to cuss them out or whatever, and you go, man, dude, I'm to flip you, man. You freaking piece of poop. That's so dumb. But what's funnier to me is that I use that genuinely, and again, it's so stupid, it's so childish, and it's so innocently dumb that I'll use that, and even though I'm mad, it makes me laugh that for a second I almost forget what I was even mad about. So I could get into a car accident and like, oh, flippin' poop. Well, and that's just, it's so dumb. And I don't even know what to do with myself because I won't let myself swear. And I'm like, I just rear-ended somebody and I'm screaming poop. What an idiot. So anyways, that's what I think about, guys. Other than that, dude, and this is where I genuinely think I might have gotten sick, is we went to some sort of Christmas parade, and why there's a parade in the winter is beyond me. But we decided to go to this parade, and we went there last year, and it's fine, and I was down to. I love to go and experience things. However, upon arriving, it was so bitterly cold. And as soon as we got out of the car and we're walking to this lane and holding the chairs, About 3 minutes into it, I said, this isn't going to work out. I looked at my brother. I was like, yeah, well, I'm not going to make it. And that's just the way that it is. And so we sat down, and it was freezing. It was just so cold, dude. I have no idea what the temperature was. I think it said it was like 30, which isn't that bad. But I swear to you, this was the coldest night I've ever experienced in my life. That about 20 minutes into it, I was bribing my family. I said, if we leave right now, I will buy pizza from across town, like one of our favorite pizza places. I will buy pizza for the whole family. If we leave right now, I can't stand this, okay? And I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to dip. I love to be a participant in the family events. And I was proud of myself. It's like, hey, we came, we tried, we saw. It's bad. Let's go. Let's dip, all right? I'm fine to try things. I'll take a bite of something. But if it ain't good, I'm not finishing the plate. So I bribed them. I tried to leave, and they wouldn't take the offer. So more time goes by. We're out there. It's cold. We try and get into the car. It's still not warming up. My face, okay, and this has never happened to me either. I couldn't curl my lips to make like an M. Like I couldn't speak right anymore. Okay, and this is 30 degrees, mind you. Again, I've been here way longer. And this could be because sickness was already coming on, or it was just after a Black Friday and I forgot to take my vitamins. But I was so cold, and I was like, I'm numb to the face. Are you kidding? Like, I gotta go. And they didn't take the offer. And my freaking brother, okay, and the baby show up, and now we're like, oh well, now we got the kid and the baby, and the baby's doing fine too, which was even more embarrassing. So the weekend, dude, here's what my weekends look like. I repped my teams, okay? I said, Ohio State, Browns, we're winning these big games. It's going to matter. Here it comes. They lose the games. I buy all my things so I don't have to go out on Black Friday, but I go out to pick the things up anyway, thinking it's not going to be busy. It's super busy. I lose. I wake up sick on top of that, okay? So now I'm embarrassed that I'm getting sick, and now I'm freezing, and I'm humiliated because I'm the only person getting sick, but also I'm freezing, and the baby, who's 6 months old, not even, he's doing just fine. And I'm taking L's, guys, left and right. And then I wait to do the podcast. Here we are, man. What was I gonna say on top of that? Was there one more thing? Oh yeah, then I got fat. So anyways, yeah, so they bring the rest of the family shows up, and now we can't leave because they drove all the way to come here as well. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. And it gets so hectic, dude, because we finally kind of like remove ourselves from the parade, and we sit in the car, and I'm just in the back, and I'm shivering, and I'm freezing. I got gloves, I got the hat, I got the whole 9 yards, and I'm just trying to survive, okay? Eyes closed. You know when you start going to the back of your mind, and you're thinking, I just gotta make it through this. This is like Navy SEAL torture. Like, I just gotta find a way to, power through. And I'm just going into a deep, dark place in my mind to fight, okay? And all of a sudden, they're like, okay, now we got to go back across town to go see the fireworks. And the fireworks, where we got chairs. We're going to go set up and sit and watch fireworks. And now, if you've listened to this podcast for any amount of time, you know my opinion on fireworks shows. Again, fun for a minute. I'm fine to be a participant. But if it's too bad, move on, right? Like, if you've seen one fireworks show, you've seen them all, okay? I don't need to see things. It's just, move. I'm cold. But I didn't say any of that. I wasn't trying to complain anymore. I already made my peace with it, okay? I complained out the gates. And when you get into like a weird situation where nobody wants to say, oh, this isn't good, we should go. And who's gonna be the one to kind of break the ice and say this isn't okay, we're all trying to put on a brave front? Not me, dude. All right, I'm the first guy every single time we get into a pickle like that. I'm like, hey, by the way, if anyone else is feeling what I'm feeling, let's skedaddle. Okay, I'm fine. It's like, I don't want to complain. No, not me, dude. I'll complain right out the gates. Okay, 20 minutes in, I'm offering to buy dinner just to not be here anymore. So I made my plea. It didn't work out. So now I'm just soldiering on, right? And so they bring the baby, and there's like this complicated situation where their car is across town, but we have the baby now. And they were going to bring the car all the way to us to get the baby, but we decided to drive the baby to, like, we weren't at the fireworks place, so we were going to drive our cars separately to the area of the fireworks, but having the baby. However, their phones died or something. My brother and his girlfriend. So nobody had any contact upon leaving to go to the firework, whether or not, we were having the baby, where the baby was going, and we're like, hey, everybody going, we're going to the thing, and then whatever. So I'm in the back seat, freezing, okay, mind you. And the baby's in our car. And he's getting pretty cold now as well. And now the baby is screaming at the top of his lungs. And my dad and my mom, they're both on the phone trying to contact my brother and his girlfriend saying, hey, we've got the baby. We're going to the fireworks. Like, hey, should we go back? Should we go to the place? Where are we meeting up? What do you think? Because they don't want the mother and the father, but mostly the mother, to be freaking out, where's my baby? And then all of a sudden, fireworks start going off. And we're nowhere near where they need to be. But there's so much noise. Okay, and my dad's panicking because he doesn't want to kidnap the baby, basically. He wants to make sure the mom has the child so that she feels safe, that I'm protected. There's a lot of sounds. I don't know, okay? Psychology of a mother, whatever. So they're contacting, they're screaming over the phone, where are you? Drop the pin, just give me the pin, I'll get you the baby, I'm going to put it in the front of the place. They're not answering their phones, they're going back and forth, they're screaming, they're yelling, fire, baby's screaming, I'm in the backseat, freezing my health, and my dad is driving like crazy, trying to get this baby to the people, but he doesn't know where they're going, so they're just trying to meet up at a random location. So he's navigating his way through the mean streets of downtown, and I'm in the back seat where there's not actually a seat, and there's like a freaking dip where you can like set storage for vacations or whatever. So I'm in a lawn chair. I fly back inside the van. I'm tumbling over. I'm freezing, and now I'm sick. I go upside down. Stuff falls over me. My feet are back up on the thing. He breaks. I go forward. I'm and I get so sick, and my eyes are shut, and I'm listening to 1,000 different sounds. Overwhelming, okay? Fireworks, screaming, baby, crying, mom and dad trying to like contact, drop the pin, call, and then I'm like, I don't know where I am, but I'm about to throw up, and I'm trying to hold it, but I'm also cold, and he hits the brakes. We get to a place where hopefully we're supposed to meet up because like, hey, we're going to meet you on the bridge. I don't know. Okay. I was so deep in my mind just trying to survive. I don't know all the situation, but I know that the car stopped and I crawled and I couldn't freaking go through the sidecar because the baby was sitting right there, like the side door. So I crawl all the way through the passenger seat and I just fall face first onto the concrete, and there's like a crowd of people, and they're just walking over me, and I'm laying face down, just spitting. I'm about to throw up, and I'm cold again because I'm back outside. I'm like, and I'm just holding on for dear life, right? And all these people keep stopping. Hey, man, you okay? I was gonna say Tristan, like they knew me. Is that the guy? Is that the guy who gets sick? No, but they're like, hey, you okay? I was like, no, it's just good. And they can't hear me over the fireworks. And I don't have the strength to like say I'm all right. So, like, are you okay, man? I'm like, I'm good. What? I'm good. I can't. Are you all right, man? Getting close to that. I'm good. Thank you. All right. I'm going to throw up now. So, and then just 1,000 people are just walking over me to go see these fireworks. Then I finally come to, okay, the sickness kind of subsides that I'm not car sick anymore. And I get up, and the baby's there, and now my brother and his girlfriend are here. Okay, the parents are back, reunited with the baby, but my dad's gone, okay? Now, so my thought here is that my dad, it got too stressful, he felt bad or whatever, and he just needed to get some space, and I'm like, well, I need to go make sure my dad's okay, because not that I'm a hero, all right, but yeah, I'm kind of a hero, right? That's what I do. Even in my darkest moments, I try to go make sure everybody's all right. So I'm like, where's Dad? I'm freezing, okay, and I'm still a little bit sick, but I'm aware enough. Like I gotta go make sure everybody's okay because we gotta collect. So I'm starting wandering down the streets, freezing, trying to find my dad. And my dad went sprinting, dude. I don't know if I'm telling this right, but it was so chaotic, and all I'm trying to say is that it was hell for me more than anybody, and all I wanted to do was not be there, and guess what I was? There. So I think that's how I got sick, but I don't want to say that because we're like, well, you actually don't get sick if you go and watch fireworks, and if there's a baby around, that actually has nothing to do. Hey, that's where I got sick, okay? Let that just be the tale, dude. Whatever, man. I don't know what else to make of it. All I'm trying to say is at the end of the day, if your feet are together, you got a body crack, and that's hilarious. And flippin' poop, dude. I don't know. I don't know. So I hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how cognitive straight, how linear the message was here. Dude, I'm in a robe, all right? If you click on a video and the guy's wearing a robe, don't expect the conversation to be dialed in, all right? When you see a guy with hair, like I'm just rolled out of bed, I'm blowing my nose live on camera, I'm coughing into the mic, and I'm wearing a robe, all right? You clicked on that and you watched it. First off, thank you, but also what'd you expect if you didn't like it? You know, that's really more on you. You should have been like, all right, 5 minutes in, I'm fine to try it, but I can recognize I'm not going to lick the plate here. Let's move on. Let's go get some pizza. So anyways, yeah, guys, all right, I feel like crap. Poop. I feel like poop. There's always some humor somewhere. All right. I think that's everything I want to say. I mean, there's more. I have more stuff, but I think I'm gonna save it for next week when I have a little bit more energy to present it to you in a thematic and energized way. But thank you guys for tuning in. Happy December. Welcome to the season. Happy holidays to all. Christmas season, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating, dude, enjoy it to pieces. Be careful of Christmas parades. They absolutely suck. I've never wanted to be Jewish more in my life. I'm like, I don't want to, no more Santa, none of this. Let's skedaddle. So yeah, just beware and drive separately. Maybe that's the message everywhere you go. And don't tell people how or how not to feel, all right? If someone's complaining, hey, dude, this went down, I broke my wrist because maybe I didn't have enough calcium. Well, it actually doesn't matter how much calcium. Shut up! I don't care. This is how I feel. This is what I think. Let me think it. I don't need any more. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. I'm sick, but I love you to pieces, okay? And stay healthy. And put your health first, always and forever. Apple pie's great, but it's not enough for you to not take your vitamins, take your stuff, take your water. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. All right, I love you. I'll see you. I'm gonna go try and sleep, and I'm gonna eat some more junk food. I'm gonna feel more fat, but if I fall asleep, man, hopefully I get better.